It's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Monday, December 9th. Here with the Pig Dogs Morning Show. Just keeping it rolling, man. Business as usual. Off of another crazy weekend. A lot happened over the weekend. The college football playoffs are set. NFL happened. NBA happened. It's a slower day today on Monday. Baby card is what I call it. Across all leagues. So, of course, we'll break it down. We'll talk about it all. Roof, what's happening? How you doing?
Muted.
Damn it, Roman Hill's going to be on my ass for that. Yeah, like you said, it's going to be a bit of a smaller card day. I call this just a reset day. It was a crazy weekend. A lot happened. This is just kind of your recovery day. And, doesn't mean we're not going to make some money today. It's just options may be small. I call this quality over quantity. So we're definitely going to make some money today, but ready to break it down with you guys. Talk some winners and losers. It's going to be a good day today.
Fair enough. Costin, how you doing today, sir?
Doing good, man. Just coming off another day-to-day week, man. It's just a grind this time of the year with college basketball, NBA. You really got to pick your spots. NFL broke even yesterday. NFL is the least of my worries when I go into each week because it's one day a week you get volume and the rest of the week is basketball. So it's just insane. And we'll go over the winners and losers, but that's why they call it not for long for a reason, man. It's just anything could happen any given week. It's the most parity out of every single sport.
Yes, sir. Yep. All right, let's do it. Let's talk some winners and losers. Chris, you want to lead us off, man?
Yeah, and it's hard. I'm not going to really be having any losers from college football weekend because there's, the committee said that that a loss isn't going to hurt you. But I'll say my winner, and this is maybe a bit unconventional. The winner's the committee because you finally got it right. We were all arguing about, would they be stupid enough to put in a 3-loss Alabama team? And as much as Jay and I argued on the weekend about that SMU Clemson game, coming out of that game, SMU deserved to be in. And rightfully so, they were put in. You left Miami out. It's what happened. Miami was playing with fire all season long. They took one on the chin against Georgia Tech, and they were left out of the field. So I think they got the right 12 teams in the field, and I think we're gonna have a great college football playoff because of it. Our concern was always that the wrong team was going to get in. We talked about it last year with Florida State being left out. And, the committee got it right this time. So, while it may be a little bit unconventional, they're my first winner of the week.
Costin?
I'm going to give this really well-deserved winner, Bryce Young, man. Let's go. This guy was in the dumps. Everybody kept saying he's awful, should never be a starting quarterback from the draft status on. And he gets, relegated to the bench. And what does he do? He comes back and just fights every game. And they had that shot to win that game late in the game. Leggett dropped that really nice ball thrown by Young. And they went up against the Philly team who we're looking at as potentially Super Bowl, definitely late playoff push. I mean, this team could definitely get it done, and they went into their house and literally played them to the last whistle. So shout out to Bryce Young, the whole Carolina franchise. I mean, they've definitely stepped it up of late in the last couple weeks. So, man, Bryce Young, happy for you. Happy you're finally getting some confidence back.
My loser, I'm going to go with Alabama. Can't get blown out by Oklahoma and have 3 losses and think that just your brand is enough to get it done. Unfortunately, and things didn't break your way, and you were on the outside looking in, and you only have yourself to blame. You got taken behind the woodshed by Oklahoma. That's what happened. So
I got a statement for you. For years, we would always say Alabama should be in the Final Four, right? Now we go to 12 and they don't get in with 12.
If Nick Saban's there, are the results different?
Of course.
you're saying with the same result? I mean, like with the same 3 losses?
No,
Well, same 3 losses and just on the surface. If like would the result have changed?
No.
Maybe.
I'm saying I think they definitely would have had a better record. I think they would have definitely not gone.
I thought you meant like with a 3.
Well, no, I'm saying both. I'm saying with the 9-3 record and just overall.
With the 9-3 record, maybe. But if Saban was coaching, they probably only had 2 losses in their end anyway. So
I'd argue 1. They probably don't lose to Oklahoma. They probably don't lose to Vandy.
Nah, Saban always got a random loss too. They probably gonna have 2.
Oh, no, I'm saying it probably would have been the South Carolina game.
But hey, man, shout out Bama, man. Young boys at home, and get ready for y'all bowl game. So yeah, that's my first loser. I got a couple losers. I don't think I'm going all losers today. Nobody won for me this week. So everybody loses.
I think I got a few. Probably extend this with the size of the card today. My other my first loser, I should say, Caleb Williams. And the Chicago Bears in general. You have a banged up San Francisco 49ers defense that you can take advantage of. Coach got fired. Normally you get the new coach bump. And you put up 4 yards of offense in the first 3 quarters against the 49ers. Oish. Yeah, this team is dead in the water. Just mail it in the rest of the year. Get another option for Caleb, so at least you can go 5. You can have 5 wins next year. Oish. Chicago Bears. They need more than a facelift. They need body lift. They need a tummy tuck. They need everything. So Chicago Bears are my loser.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, full body makeover.
They were playing above their expectations early in the year when they had that little stretch. But San Fran, this was a smash spot for San Fran too. Coming out of the snow, completely decimated. Now they're getting a little healthier. The whole running back situation doesn't matter. They could throw anybody in there, give him 20 touches. He's going to get you 80 and a touchdown. So Purdy at home against bad teams is just traditionally a really good player. But no, the Bears played god awful.
Costin.
We're going to go with a winner to an MVP. I think he cemented it. Josh Allen. Regardless of the loss, he broke the code in fantasy football yesterday. If you had him in any of your DFS lineups, if you had him in your season longs, the guy got you 3 rushing and 3 passing with a ton of yards. Now, obviously, with a 42-44 game, you're going to get a lot of touchdowns, but Josh Allen accounted for all of them on his team. And, man, he just balls out. They ran into a buzzsaw there in L.A. This team's probably going to, the Rams are probably going to win that division. It's probably going to come down to that Week 18 Sunday night flex game where they play the Seahawks at home for a division title. When they're healthy, the Rams are dangerous. But Josh Allen, man.
I don't know, man. I know them boys lost again yesterday, but it ain't over. It ain't over for them Cardinals. It ain't over.
It's not, but
they still got
get mauled by a division opponent at home.
They got them Rams again.
It's not over for them. It's a tight division.
Who they aired out earlier this season, 41-10.
They weren't healthy.
And
you got to remember, the Rams receivers were banged up. Puka didn't play till Week 8. Kupp's been in and out.
It could come down to that game against the Cardinals and the Niners, too.
Let me ask you a question. If you had to play against one of these 2 quarterbacks, Who are you more scared of, Jared Goff or Matt Stafford right now? You get the game plan.
Right now, Goff.
Right now. You're scared to play. You're scared to play golf rather than Stafford.
Goff just got a stigma around him. That's just the thing. He just got a stigma around him. But yeah. Goff. Don't get me wrong. I like Stafford. Dallas kid. You know what I mean? He the GOAT. He nice. But and with his receivers healthy, you know, they might do some damage. I'm with you. But just for this specific one, Goff. Because Goff and them balling. Goff and them on another level right now. Consistently been doing it. So I gotta give credit where credit is due to Goff.
Fair. I think you're up.
Loser. Let me see which one I want to roll with. Hold on. Loser. We're gonna go with. Oh, I had a good one. I just totally lost my train of thought. We can go with a couple of them. We can go with. I'm gonna go with quarterback draft stock. Carson Beck looked terrible. Quinn Ewers looked terrible. It's gonna be interesting to see which teams are so quarterback dependent that they draft one of them early. They look right now. They look right now just like college QBs. You know, neither one of them I felt like really read the defenses, really was able to take advantage of what they were seeing defensively. So I don't know. And it's not like, is there a rookie balling this year? Caleb's not balling. Who else? Drake May, he's okay, but not great. You know what I mean? So, and to be honest, Cam Ward and Shador, while I do like them a little bit, I don't know. The book's still out on them too. So I just think as a whole, quarterback draft stock took a hit because nobody right now really looks special. That's what I'll say. But I could also just go. I could have just went straight up Texas. They looked disgusting. To have that many yards in the first half and only come out of it with 6 points was crazy. They completely carved them up, and it didn't matter. To get diced up in the second half by a backup quarterback, it's crazy. Just to know for fans and us to know the game plan better than the defense. Defense still coming out 8 yards off the ball when we know he can't throw. He's gonna run the football was crazy. The game plan, I just didn't think was all that great for Texas in that game. So
did you see
that? I know. This morning, my man Mitch would be here bashing Sarkisian. So
smashing him.
He would be smashing my man Sarkisian right now. So it's only fair that I bring it up, man. Sarkisian his team just did not look well prepared. So he hated that coach.
when the injury happened at the end of the first half, I said this is the worst thing that could happen for this game if you have Texas.
Yeah, I thought I said this exact same thing. I said because the game plan now, everything you game plan for goes out the window.
Right.
So I said the exact same thing. I already knew what time it was as soon as that happened. I was like, damn. They were ready for Beck. They had Beck boxed up. Like, you know what I mean? They knew exactly what Beck wanted to do, how he wanted to do it, when he was going to do it. But the other one, they became unpredictable, and they kind of had the edge. So, and he played well. Shut out the other guy. He came in and played well. So
the other guy, Ohio State's famous for that, and so is Alabama, bringing in a backup. Tua goes down. Well, they have a guy named Jalen Hurts that just pops in there. It's not a pretty serviceable backup.
Yeah.
Man.
Could have went James Franklin. Big game, bro.
Big game. Do you think he like loses sleep going into this, knowing that he can't win the big game?
Not as much as he loses top 5 games.
So the thing about him is like the thing about Franklin is like, so these next 2 games is like worst case scenario for him, because it's like they're expected to smash both these teams probably, but they probably won't. I can see him losing to both easily. I can see SMU beating them, and if they do move, Boise beating them too. So it's just a matter of how the games play out. We'll see. We'll see. What you think, Ruth? Let's talk about the college football playoff. What y'all think? So what you think about some of the matchups like Tennessee, Ohio State, SMU, Penn State, Texas, Clemson, and what's the last one?
Indiana, Notre Dame.
Indiana, Notre Dame. How you feeling?
I like them. I mean, obviously, you know, my Hoosiers are gonna take down Notre Dame, but
you think so?
I'm excited to see Kurt Signetti in a playoff. I'm just trying to pull up the match. Tennessee, Ohio State for me is. It's like I think that the bias is probably going to go towards Ohio State, but I think Tennessee with that defense can get to. Oh God, I'm forgetting the quarterback's name. Is it Will Howard?
Yeah.
I don't know why I just blanked on his name just now. Usually I'm pretty good about it. I think they can get to Will Howard. My wild card though is Nico. Can Nico step up? He's a freshman quarterback in a big game.
For me, watching them 2 teams over the season, Tennessee got a legitimate chance to beat them outright. Like, to me, Tennessee is like just a better version of Michigan, who just manhandled Ohio State last game. And Tennessee's better than Michigan. You know what I mean? Like, defensively, they're coming with that same intensity, but they're better. And then offensively, I think they got more weapons. So Ryan Day, big game, man. We're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. I like this 14 playoff. Texas Clemson, that's gonna be a good game too. That's gonna be a good one too.
If I look at these 4 matchups, I'd say all 4 underdogs are live. Realistically, because face it, to be one of the 12 best teams outside of the group of 5, you have to be one of the top teams in the country, right? So
I'm gonna sound biased. I don't think Clemson's live. I think Texas handles them. It sounds biased.
It's exactly what we were talking about in that SMU game. It's Dabo Sweeney in a big game.
The thing is like they haven't played a team nearly as good defensively as Texas, except for Georgia. And we saw what Georgia did to them boys. And I think Texas defensively is going to just manhandle Clemson. I think it's how that one's going to come down to it. Now, will Texas be able to go score back on them? Well, we just saw SMU do that pretty efficiently. So I think that's the game plan, really. But I think Klubnik is going to have a long day in the office against an actual really good defense. Like, I didn't have no gripe with Texas's defense outside of the game playing in that game against Georgia. They did their job. Offense is what let them boys down in that game. So gave them short fields, turnover after turnover. Even at the end of the game, when Quinn Ewers threw that ugly, disgusting pick, what they do? Came back and gave him another turnover. Come on, baby, let's go do it. Let's go do it.
Man, Clemson's getting 11.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if you want an early Christmas present left under the tree that you want unwrapped, it's Clemson plus 11.
I don't know.
Tennessee's getting a.
If Texas, I'm not saying Texas won't win. I'm not saying Texas is going to lose the game outright, but
I don't know.
I could see 7 to 10 points in that game being the difference.
Every game is a touchdown plus.
Yeah. I don't think Tennessee should be a touchdown plus underdog against Ohio State.
Agreed.
I don't either.
I don't think SMU should be a 9-point dog.
It's sickening. I like every dog.
Yeah.
Every dog.
SMU Penn State, I could see being like 6.5. I think 9 is too much.
I guess it's how much do you value it? I guess it's how much do you value home field, and because these are not neutral sites.
That spin was so good.
Is this? I like it. Is this the new thing? Is this the new thing? Jay's ask. It's like, oh.
I'm just waiting for Coffee to knock something over.
Yeah, things are flying. Things start flying all over the place.
How much do you value home field? Because these are not neutral site; these are actually on campus.
3 out of the 4 cold temperatures.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think the only line that makes sense, just from an outsider's perspective, is Indiana Notre Dame. And don't get me wrong, I love the Hoosiers. I guess I think the Hoosiers are live here because I think they're still getting a little bit disrespected, but you could call into question the game the schedule that Indiana had. You know, the strength of schedule. When they played a team with a pulse, they got blown out by Ohio State. But Notre Dame, they lost their when did they lose? They lost to Northern Illinois. They beat Texas A&M. Realistically, the schedule for Notre Dame wasn't that hard. They beat Texas A&M in their opening game. They beat Louisville at home. But outside of that, lost in Northern Illinois. They demolished Purdue, beat Miami, Ohio, beat Stanford, beat Georgia Tech, beat Navy, who was just outmatched with a banged up quarterback, beat Florida State, who was just a dead body, Virginia, Army, who, again, hindsight being 2020, probably, was just a bad matchup there, and USC. So I don't know. I think Indiana's like Costi said, I think all the dogs are live here. So catching 8 with Indiana. Yeah.
Fair enough. I just wanted to ask y'all about the college football, man. See what y'all thought.
How about
this makes it last year bowl games? I remember we talked about it. They were so bad with the transfer portal and the games not meeting.
Oh, it ruined it. It's terrible.
It ruined it. I feel like this year now we're back to you have all these. You have 6 extra games that mean something. More so than last year.
Yeah. It's just the irony that you have, a college football playoff rematch in Alabama, Michigan. That's the opt-out bowl.
Colorado, BYU.
Is that the Alamo?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna go to that?
I thought about it. That's at the Alamo Dome.
Yeah, that'd be a good game for you to go to.
Yeah. Colorado BYU would actually be pretty good.
Yeah. I'm thinking about going tonight.
Mavericks?
Huh?
Oh, Stars? Cowboys?
Wait.
Wow.
Think about going tonight. Go see my boy.
How much are tickets?
Maybe cheap.
No shit.
Yeah,
cheap. You get to watch Joe Burr in person?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This is my style game too on a Monday. Ain't much going on.
Right.
Might as well go.
Small schedule.
Yeah. Only one NBA.
It's a perfect spot for Jay.
So they're putting 2
they're putting revenge game.
They're putting 2 Big 12 teams in the same bowl game?
Who?
Colorado and BYU.
Yeah. They didn't play each other this year.
True. To me, that's just weird. I'm just not used to seeing.
They usually don't do that.
2 teams in the same conference in a bowl game.
Right. Because it's always been like number 2 from here, number 2 from here, play each other in the bowl.
There's like the bowl affiliations or whatever.
Yeah. Guess they ran out of affiliations.
Who's Miami playing?
Uh,
I forgot.
the
They in the
Pop-Tarts Bowl
Pop-Tart
against
Bowl.
Iowa State.
Yeah, they're in the Pop-Tart. Against Iowa State.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's gonna be a good game.
It's a good game.
That's a big game.
Let me see if I can find the list of bowl games.
Pop-Tart Bowl, man.
How about the Wasabi Fenway Bowl?
Cam Ward said he's gonna be the best
What?
thing ever since the Pop-Tart Bowl.
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Oh God,
I'm assuming that's at Fenway Park.
you would be correct.
How about the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl? Snoop Dogg getting on the bowl games.
That's crazy. Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Dude, Jay, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got some pretty good bowl games coming to Texas.
Who we got? Talk to me.
The first responder bowl on January 3rd in Dallas, North Texas, Texas State. The Texas Bowl is LSU Baylor. El Paso's got the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, Louisville, Washington. The Alamo Bowl, BYU, Colorado.
Who A&M playing?
USC in the Las Vegas Bowl.
Oh, okay, it's Las Vegas.
The Armed Forces Bowl in Fort Worth gets Navy, Oklahoma. Never mind. I stand corrected. That you don't get all good bowl games.
DirecTV's throwing their last shot here, having a bowl game, just fighting for anything they can get.
Who is?
DirecTV.
Oh God. Who did they have?
It's like the going out of business sale. Let's just throw all our money at the bowl game, see if something changes. We lost that NFL ticket.
I've never seen it where a bowl game actually happens on the same day as Army Navy.
Really?
Are there?
Yeah.
I thought there was only one game left.
No, not yet. They put Western Michigan, South Alabama on there.
Oh, because they have to extend the time because of all these extra games.
Well, it's also the Salute to Veterans Bowl, so I wonder if that has something to do with it.
That's cool. That's the first time they've never.
You get what? Oh, in Frisco, you get the Frisco Bowl, West Virginia, Memphis. It's not bad.
Fair. I know we'll be covering all the bowls here at Pit Dogs. Meaning us, meaning.
No, wait.
Nah, I'm playing. We're gonna break it down.
Where's Brad? The other elephant in the room. What do you guys think of the mega deal?
Man, that boy 725, man. God damn.
Or 765.
Or 765. Oh shit. I left a couple of M's off the table. Woo.
Jay gets excited. It does a spin now.
Yeah. There you go.
Squirrel. It's
There you
the
go.
squirrel I
That's-
wanted
that's
from
the
Rufalo
Jay
that I will
Briggs
never
thing.
get. Jay gives it to me every 5 minutes.
Oh boy.
Like,
You know
I've
what's
been
gonna
training.
happen with me now, right?
This just hit me. I've been training for like really hard for 3 months to get really strong for March Madness, and Mitch won't be able to see the push-up.
Damn.
Training really hard, and Roof's been training for me to lose weight. So it's like a combination. We're just getting closer to the right number.
Problem is the fat
try
that's going away is being replaced by muscle, so it's really not going anywhere.
it. We gotta try it.
We got to try it.
We gotta run it back.
Hey, man. I'll give it all I got. It's all I can do every day.
The Mets are, so in my opinion, the Mets are clearly playing for 2026. Not 2025. Because they become the San Francisco Giants, where they are competitive every other year. So 2025, 76 and 86, the fan base will think the world is falling. And then the following year they win 100 games. Saying it right now. Costi, are we broadcasting the push-up?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You don't have more money to sign more pieces. Get out of here. You shot the load on Juan Soto, and that was it.
Mets, man.
Alabama makes more money than Ohtani is crazy to me, but
Soto got that bag, man.
anyways, we got months before baseball season starts. I just need to get that out. Get out of my system.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Can't even be mad. All right. You want to talk about today?
Let's do it.
Where you want to start?
If there was a day where we were going to skip NHL, it would be today.
Well, we're not. We're going to start there. We got 3 games. Sabres, Red Wings, Blackhawks, Rangers, Ducks, Canadians. Batting first. Franchise player. Number 12. Chris. Ruffalo.
Number 12 in your program, number 1 in your hearts.
He's had the record for the most meat sweats in 1 year.
No, I didn't.
With
That's
23. Chris.
No,
The Blade.
Carolina.
Ruffalo.
Oh man. This is where I need Costy's little emoji thing. I really don't want to bet today's NHL card. If I had to, I would bet Rangers puck line. Only because they started Jonathan Quick yesterday, and that's why I think they got blown out by Seattle. Quick has started to really fall off the map, and Igor Shesterkin should get the start here. Chicago lost their number 1 goalie and Mrazek, so a bunch of backups, and the Blackhawks have not been good on the road for some time now. So give me the Rangers puck line or that.
We don't know hockey for Costi, and let me see what I got for y'all today. Give me attacking plus money. Give me Red Wings and give me the Ducks. That's just how we're gonna do it. Sabres minus 130. Yeah. And then Canadians land minus 145. Can't get there either. So small lean on Red Wings, small lean on the Ducks. Just looking for some plus money, man. In some 50-50 games. We'll see. Let's talk about college hoops, fellas. Huge card over there. All of what? 6 games?
5.
We got the Minnesota Golden Gophers against the Indiana Hoosiers. Got Hofstra at Norfolk State. Charleston Southern at South Carolina State. Penn versus VCU. Abilene Christian at Baylor. And that'll close us out. That's it. Costume? Any college hoops?
I don't love this card by any means, but I just think it's too many points that Indiana is laying here. I'll take the Gophers here. They haven't only covered 1 game this year, but they still have a solid record. They play Indiana tough, division game, Big Ten. They know each other well. Early in the season, I mean, look, Indiana's owned them over the last 10 games. I like this Minnesota. They're a tough team, and I think 10 is too many. If it was 5 or 6, I would definitely take Indiana, but this just smells backdoor cover for me. So the Gophers for me in Minnesota.
Roof it up. No, I'm just playing. It's me. Give me Abilene Christian plus the points at Baylor. I know everybody probably loving Baylor today. Bounce back spot at home after losing to UConn. No. Abilene Christian plus the points. Let's do it.
Guess you haven't seen what Baylor's done at home.
I know. I'm well aware. I'm well aware. But I'm just telling you, everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie today is betting Baylor. There's not. Nobody today is betting Abilene but me. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'll fade the world. This is a J fade the public play. I don't do it often, but today's the day. I just purely fade everybody in the public. So if you're rocking with me, rock with me. If you don't like it, don't bet it. I'm just telling you what I saw today in this game. That's really it. Small. Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, I ain't gonna force it. Just Abilene.
Give me South Carolina State at home here. Let's see if the lines have shifted. Because I got in at a decent price. I think I got in. It's around -2 right now. You still play the money line, I think, at a reasonable price as well, -130. I would take South Carolina State at home here. I think Charleston Southern still getting a little bit of love for that win over Miami. But neither one of these teams are really all that strong offensively. The difference for me is that South Carolina State, they force a ton of turnovers. And I think that's going to be the difference here, especially being at home. South Carolina State, they almost took down Xavier last week. So give me South Carolina State and whether you lay the 2 points or take them on the money line. For me, it's worth it for me to just lay the extra 20 cents and just take the money line. And I'm going to take Indiana.
You love football.
You're always humping on the Hoosiers.
Yeah, he love them Hoosiers.
Stop humping on the Hoosiers. I mean,
all show. You got a crush on them Hoosiers or something.
I do. Well, yeah. What can I say? The thing, I think I don't like Mike Woodson, and I think that Indiana is going to be a team that I worry about when they play the better teams in the Big Ten. But the problem with Minnesota is that if you take out Dawson Garcia, they don't have any depth. There's a reason that this Minnesota team has scored like 60 points or less in almost half of their games this season. They basically run it through the one guy. It's just a one-man offense. And Indiana brought in Umar Ballo from Arizona. They transferred over. He can take away Garcia on the inside, force Minnesota to beat Indiana from the outside. Indiana, for me, just has too many scorers. So I'll lay it with the Hoosiers at home.
Fair enough. NBA. We got one game over there today. We got the New York Knickerbockers, a.k.a. the Costies.
What?
When did that happen?
What did that happen?
Out on the road facing the Raptors. They're laying 6.5.
Costies.
31.
I must have done something wrong if I'm getting associated.
Overrated, overvalued.
This. I got nothing, man. I mean, you guys. I thought, Jay's basically taking the seat. I was like, we're doing so good. Now, boom, I'm just associated with trash. Most overvalued team this year. It's all right. I'll take it with pride.
You on them? You on the Knicks?
No.
I'm just
saying in general. Like I'll take that. Actually, I don't know. Let me think about it. This could get dicey. Fuck the Knicks. You're first though.
I'm on the Raptors. Fuck the Knicks.
Raptors.
I'm on the Raptors. They've been money. ATS at home.
They have.
So I gotta stick with them. I'm gonna stick beside them. Let me see. What's the number right now this season? It's
still 9, I think.
My computer will move slow. At home.
I'm seeing 6.5.
What, the line?
Yeah, 6.5 now.
Yeah.
Oof. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be 9.
I know. But the Raptors 9-3 at home this season against the number is what they are. Hard to pass up, man. Hard to pass up. Home underdog.
New York got to hit the customs route.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me check a couple more things right quick.
They got to go through customs, take off their shoes, take out the laptops. I mean, it's
Raptors got the whole country behind them.
The whole country behind them.
You know what I mean?
Town's got to take his CPAP out of the machine.
The whole state of Canada would be in there tonight.
Now, it is, to be fair, the flight from New York to Toronto is about 45 minutes. Not much travel. I think you could drive, from New York to Toronto, what is about 3.5 hours max drive?
From New York City to Toronto?
Well,
no, it's
not New York City because of traffic, but
7 or 8.
No, it's 6. For me to get from, how far is Niagara Falls from Toronto?
About an hour.
Right. So it's 8 hours from Baltimore to Niagara Falls, and it's 3.5 to New York. It's a short flight.
We're talking about a drive or a flight?
What?
Were you talking about a drive to New York or a flight from New York to Toronto?
This is the time where Mitch would say,
Costa,
"What are you even talking about?"
Yeah, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. What
No,
are
I'm
you
asking
talking
you.
about?
I thought you were saying how long is a drive from New York City to Toronto?
In what world?
In what state?
If we're talking about a flight, it's like a 45-minute flight.
Yeah, 40. That's right. Right. But you got to take your shoes off. Got to take the laptops out. Go through customs. I mean, that's the process.
Yeah, if we're talking about a drive, it's an 8-hour drive. But if we're talking about a flight, it's like 45, 50 minutes.
I'm on Seattle, man. I'm taking Seattle, bro.
Stop
Seattle?
it. Seattle.
Stop the bit.
Player.
Stop it. They've earned respect.
Lucky they have. They have. You rocking with them tonight with me?
Because I gave them out in the video, yes.
What's that mean? You having second thoughts?
No, it's just I thought the number was going to be bigger.
Oh, okay. Oh, you do. You shouldn't have marked me. Okay, I got you.
I did the video not knowing what the number was because it wasn't out at the time, but I needed to get it out early. I knew they were going to be underdogs. I just didn't know by how many. I thought it was going to be closer to 8. So see 6.5. It's a little bit, but I'll still stick with them. Like I said, just wish I was getting more points. Maybe the line will shift closer to tip off. But yeah, I'll lean towards the Raptors as the home dog.
I like all the dogs today in every sport. Just take all the dogs. There's only about 10 games today. Just take all the dogs. All the dogs. Pick dogs today. Custom.
Taking the Crafters at home. Just simple. But I also just wanted to let everybody know I'm no longer starting a new show on the same channel.
New show.
Let everybody know. I'm not starting a new show on the same channel.
New show.
New show. Same channel.
Different channel.
I'm leaving.
Different channel.
New show. Same channel.
Oh no.
Mitch was dying, dude. He would literally text me at all hours, and he's like, "You're starting a new show." Same channel.
Coffee would have one view, and it's only because he's watching his own chat room.
It's the same channel, so I would automatically get views. New show, same channel.
I'm leaving this show. I'm starting my own show.
Yeah,
same channel.
Same channel.
Oh man. Last game to talk about, fellas. Let's go over to game of the night, man. Game of the night.
We're struggling if this is game of the night.
I know, but shit. You the better one.
South Carolina State, Charleston Southern.
The Red Wings and the Sabres.
Yeah, Ducks, Montreal. If we wanted to get costly on hockey, this might be the night to do it.
No, sir. Hey, every now and then, I know it for what we do. We give out picks every day, but from a betting standpoint of volume, today is not the day. Not the day.
We got America's team.
Cincinnati
Lions.
We ain't out of it, man. We not over. It ain't over,
America's team is now in Detroit.
Shit.
Dan Gamble up there, man. He does America's team. 4th down. End of the game.
America can have. You know what? America can have them. I don't want to be America's team. I hate that my Cowboys are America's team. I hate that. Because for me, I get all the hate and none of the love. I wasn't born to win them championships, so it's like
right.
I just get all the hate. We got.
I hate saying it like this, but this is the life you chose.
I know. My boys at home at the crib. Y'all know who on that other sideline tonight, though, man. Him. Joe Shiesty. Oh, man. Bengals laying what? Is it 5 right now? Is it 5.5?
It's 5. I'm seeing
5.
Joe. Man, Chris. What you liking in this football game tonight?
I think I have to lean towards the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm just tired of holding the grenade with Cincinnati. And then just having it go off in my hand. Like 34 points or more allowed in 3 straight weeks and 4 of the last 5. It just seems like no matter what this team tries to do, they can't catch a break. Now you take on Dallas, and let's face it, what a lot of folks would probably think should be a winnable spot, down, Dak Prescott. But let's face it, the Dallas Cowboys have shown up in back-to-back weeks. It started with that game against the Commanders. A little bit dicey against the Giants on the short week, but they have the extended week to prepare for this one. Cincinnati coming off and giving up 44 points to the Steelers. I'm going to lean towards the Cowboys and the points. Maybe a little bit on the money line.
What? Is this Chris?
I might have to. I can't get caught holding the grenade with the Cincinnati Bengals anymore.
Chris be hating on my Cowboys every week, day in, day out. He be hating, and now he on them.
That's when you know you fade them. That's when you know you fade them.
Man,
it clearly worked against Clemson on the weekend.
Ooh.
My double Clemson parlay went down. Shit, man. It was a good day to be a Clemson fan. Man.
I just want to see something. I'm gonna maybe go the same route that I went with Clemson in that game. If I go Dallas minus 2.5. Yeah, Dallas minus 2.5 gets me plus 189. Dallas minus 5.5 plus 299. I'm all right taking those. Like I said, I think this is just the train for Zach Taylor to get fired.
Costin, what you doing here, man? You on my boys or you on Joe Shiesty, Jamar Chase and company, man?
I'm holding that grenade. This has happened. This has happened to me a couple times. this year. Happened last week. But this is, I believe the Cincinnati Bengals defense has to show up a little bit one of these games, and I think this is the game they're going to do it. Do I love it? No. But there's a reason why they're a 5.5 favorite on the road. They've had a lot of bad breaks in those games. But, man, this guy is leading the league in everything. Touchdowns, passing yards, completions, rating, everything. He's got 2 healthy wide receivers. T. Higgins, I looked at the injury report, does not have a hangnail, so he is going to play. And it's not the offense by any means. I mean, I know they lost Mixon, but they've had, honestly, even with Mixon out, they've plugged in a guy who's been very serviceable, Chase Brown, most of the year. It's the defense. I don't even think it's Zach Taylor. It's the defense. Offensively, they're calling really good plays. They're just not closing games, and they're figuring out ways to lose. Bad kicking, all of that. I think they pull it together here and get the job done. If they lose this game, they're on my do not bet list. So I had them last week. That was a perfect spot against Pittsburgh, and then they just go up big, and then they just blow a big lead because their defense is ass. I think they'll do enough here. Cooper Rush has been playing well, but going with the Bengals.
As somebody who's been catching the falling knife all season with both teams, man, I'm in the catbird seat because it's like no matter which way I go, the opposite's going to happen. If I take the Cowboys, the Bengals going to take the Cowboys behind the woodshed. If I take the Bengals, the Cowboys fuck around and win the game outright. Yeah, I know me, man. Ultimately, it comes down to me being a homer. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys plus the points, and I'm sprinkling on the money line. Season ain't over. It ain't over. It ain't. It really ain't. And when I break down the game and I look at everything in totality, the Bengals defense is so ass that Cooper Rush, a game manager, somebody who has a winning record as a starting quarterback in this league, I think at home Monday night, give these boys a puncher's chance to come out here and do something. Remember, last time Cincinnati came into Dallas, what happened? When the boy got beat up. Dallas is, to me, honestly, a bad matchup for Cincinnati. There's not a lot of teams who Dallas out physicals, but I feel like we out physical Cincinnati. I think we actually have a good day in the trenches today. We haven't had a lot of those. I think we have a good one of them today. Both coaches coaching for their job. Cowboys been so bad at home. Like, this has to be a step-up spot for them. I think Monday night we actually get a good game. I think this game probably comes right down to it, and Dallas probably wins it in the end. So that's how I see it. Dallas season ain't over. A win here, get them 6-7. Got the Panthers on deck next week. Dub there, 7-7. Who knows? Who knows? Cincinnati, I just feel like Chris said, he is the perfect analogy. You've just been holding a grenade with them all season. You've been waiting on them to do something, and every time it's something. I'm on Dallas. We'll see. See how it turn out. I might go to the game, which might be the selling point in taking the Bengals. We'll see. I'll tweet out later if I go. I'm going to let all y'all good folk know if I go or not. I know some of y'all care. That's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is now. Parlay time. Parlay. Franchise. I know it's a small card today. What you got for us?
Yeah, give me. Let's see here. What can I put together? Let's go with. I'll mix. I'm gonna mix a couple things up. Let's go with a Josh Hart double in the game against the Raptors. Let's go with Cooper Rush over the passing yards and South Carolina State.
Costin?
I'm going to do Chase Brown anytime touchdown, CD Lamb anytime touchdown, T. Higgins anytime touchdown.
Give me Cooper Rush INT, a Joe Burrow INT, CD Lamb anytime touchdown, Jamar Chase anytime touchdown. Easy. It's not even overcomplicated. Just stack it. It's just like that. Both star receivers show up. Both quarterbacks have good games, but they both, because they forcing it, throw picks. So I see it. 4-teamer. Little 4-teamer. Costa, talk to us about insider plays.
So with insider plays, obviously with this platform, you can get free picks on any one of our live shows or the videos that we do. Premium picks are the best bets for all the amazing handicappers, but insider plays are really for the extra packages that we do for bigger players that want one-on-one coaching and deal with betting syndicates and not individual cappers, because it's a team and a group. So you have to have a minimum bankroll of 10,000 or more, and it's definitely serviceable. But I give free consultations to anybody that's interested. My number is right under the premium picks insider plays. You'll see my cell phone number on there. You'll reach me directly. It's not a third-party service, not somebody in another country. It's me and me only, and I will personally call you back and tell you if it's for you or not.
There you go. Roof, what you got going over today at Pick Dogs Premium?
Just college hoops for me today. I got a college hoops $15 play of the day. Also got a 3-pack, but still money to be made today. It's a great time to jump on something long term because we're going to have loaded cards throughout the week: NBA, NHL, and big college hoops cards the next coming days. So definitely check that out.
Fair enough. For me, right now, I don't got nothing up there. I'll probably put something in there in a second. I don't love today. I gave y'all all what I like today right here, but I know I got long-term folks, so I just got to go type it up for them. So if you want to buy it, you can go scoop it up. But if you was in here, you was in here. You got it. So I'll just be 1,000 with you. Just be 1,000 with y'all, man. Just be 1,000. So scoop it up, Pick Dogs Premium. Hop on something long-term. This is what I tell you about my long-term this week, though. It's going to be extremely light this week. It's not my fault. It's the fault of the schedulers. In the NBA, today is 1 game. Tomorrow's 2 games. The day after that's 2 games. Then I think we open up on the back end of the week. But really light card earlier in the week. So, and I'm not a huge volume guy in college hoops. And then, of course, there's no NFL mixed in there. So if you're on my longer term for this week, it's going to be really light, especially early in the week. So just keep it 1,000 with y'all, letting y'all know what it is. All right. If you have any problems or anything like that, don't DM me. Hit up support on the website. They'll help you. It's just better that way because they can help you in the system. So it's not a 3-way conversation. I don't then have to take your messages and contact them, and just contact them. They'll contact me, and everything will go smoothly. So any problems, hit up support on the website. Got you. Just trying to think any other questions people have been asking me. Jam session will be posted here in a minute. It's only 1 game. It'll be up here in a minute. I'm gonna try to do some props.
Not one person has asked for it.
on this show, but they've been blowing
On
my
this show.
phone. Yeah,
Not one person.
shout out to them.
Shout out to him. Where's the one session? Where's the one session?
So that's it, man. That's it. That's it for me. Any other words from you, fellas?
Go Hoosiers.
Shocker.
Well,
He's humping on those Hoosiers, man. This guy's obsessed.
he loves them, boy.
I know what I'm getting Chris for Christmas. Here we go.
I don't have a DVD player, so don't give me the copy.
I'm
of
going to get
Hoosiers.
you a
Give me
Hoosiers bib. I'm going to get you a bib.
bib.
Yeah. Peace.
Money making Monday, man. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.